Hey guys, I hope you had an excellent Christmas. See any good movies last year? I have, and so I thought it's time to break down my top 10 movies of 2019. Now, as all YouTubers say, and it's true,
I have not seen every movie that came out in 2019.
so if there's any movies you didn't see on this list, let me know in the comments below, and subscribe if you haven't. But let's jump straight into this at number 10. And at number 10 we have Rocketman. Very similar to most biopics, Bohemian Rhapsody, I'm looking at you, Rocketman focuses on Elton John's rise, fall, and rise again to fame. This is done through a surreal, psychedelic trip. It wasn't my favourite musical artist-themed film though, but we'll get to that. Coming in at number 9 is Hobson Shore. Whoa. Calm down. I know this wasn't the best film of the year, but I loved it. It's balls-to-the-wall action. Is that right? Is that the right phrase? You know what? I'm owning it. Comedy, cameos, and with Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, and Idris Elba, this was one of my most enjoyable films of the year. At number 8, we have Booksmart. You know why I liked this so much? I felt like it was a real high school with real problems. I could relate to the characters. As much as I love Sam Raimi's Spider-Man films, let's be honest, they don't get carded. At number 7, we have Yesterday. Not many people went and saw Yesterday. It's a bit like a Beatles biopic, but with a twist. Following a guy who woke up from an accident in a world where the Beatles didn't exist, one could take advantage, like he did. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a Beatles fan, but besides that, the dynamics between Lily Collins and Hamish Patel is something everyone could strive for. At number 6 is Us. As most of us did, we found writer-director Jordan Peele's Get Out, if not a great movie, at least an intriguing movie. And although Us didn't have as good of an ending as its predecessor, it was still a suspenseful and intriguing movie. Lupita Nyong'o gave an incredible yet withdrawn performance, and Winston Duke as the modern goofy dad helped break the tense scenes to add humour. Now for the top 5. This is interesting because if you saw the video from the first half of the year, only one of these movies actually made it into my top 5. And this isn't because they're recent movies, I genuinely love these movies more. So at number 5, we have Knives Out. I'm a huge fan of the whodunit murder mystery genre, but there really hasn't been a good one in, well, Murder on the... no. I guess this is it. Daniel Craig plays a detective with a star-studded cast, with twists and turns that for someone who loves theories and loves working out plot twists before they happen, this was great. I mean, I saw the plot twist coming, but then they strapped me in and put me on another roller coaster ride and said off you go. I would love to see this become a regular series like Agatha Christie, with Daniel Craig as the detective and a whole new cast of characters. Does that not sound awesome? But right now, it's just the one, and I loved it. Coming in at number 4, the movie that I thought honestly would top this list, and the only film from the first half of the year to make it into the top 5. If you know me and you know this channel, it's no surprise. It's Avengers Endgame. This is the part 2 finale in a long-running TV show, Marvel the Series. Or it may as well be. It satisfied me, it paid off plot threads, and it was honestly the most impactful and emotional movie experience I've ever had. I imagine it's similar to seeing Star Wars or Lord of the Rings for the first time. But even that, nothing has come close to what Kevin Feige and the Marvel family have accomplished. Coming in at number 3, it's a movie that I honestly put off and I put off and I put off because of the subject matter. But a friend of mine insisted that I watch it, and Marion, thank you for that. I loved this movie, Marriage Story. It was simple yet complex, and yes, there's more to the story, but at its core, it's two people that want to maintain a relationship for their son, but they just want different things. People grow and people change, and that's okay. The acting, writing, and the depth of the story worked, and it's on Netflix, so check it out anytime you want. Coming in at number 2, we have Joker. Straight up, some people did not like this movie, which is fine. I mean, it made over $1 billion, so a lot of people saw this movie, and a lot of people liked this movie. But a lot of the complaints I heard was because there was no action, no Batman, it was slow, yada yada yada. But they missed the point. They took the superhero genre and turned it on its head. It's a character study. I heard they're looking to invest into a sequel, and I don't know how I feel about that. But regardless, this movie, I loved it. Before I say my number 1, I want to give a shout out to Shazam. It just missed my top 10 list, but it was fun. It was a different kind of superhero movie, and I just thought I'd mention it. But now, for number 1, drum roll please. Seriously, wherever you are, even if you're in class, bang that table! We have The Irishman. This is long, this is slow, this is deep, and I loved it. Especially Joe Pesci's performance. It was different and contrast to his usual characters. This movie not only looks at the crime genre and the aftermath, but it looks back at director Martin Scorsese's career. Reconnecting with Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro, as a fan of Goodfellas and Casino, it really adds perspective to them. Stripped of its glitz and glamour, it shows the real, raw life of crime. I could talk about this movie forever, and I have in another video, so check it out. And well, that's my top 10 of 2019. Did any of them make your list? Have you seen them all? And no spoilers, but for my American fans out there, have you seen Uncut Gems? It looks so good, but it doesn't come out here until the end of the month, unfortunately, so it could not make the list. I've got so many videos coming out this year, so if you want to be more up to date on movies, movie news, you love movies, you like theories, and you like looking at things in a different perspective, wow, that was broad. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and leave a comment. I'm going to start picking my favorite comment from each week. I'm going to read it out the end of the title card, and the more it makes me think or the more I laugh, the better. Next week I'm talking Will Smith, so stay tuned for what that's all about. Thank you so much guys for watching, and remember, whatever your passion, work hard and watch movies.